E está no ar mais uma edição da sua revista digital Rizney Pelo Mundo. E estamos em São Petersburg, na Flórida. E com o nosso correspondente internacional, Tahta Vasconcelos, em uma feira de metafísica. Tahta, é com você.
Fala galerinha, aqui Tahta Vasconcelos diretamente de São Petersburg, na Flórida, para a revista digital Rizney Pelo Mundo. E hoje eu estou aqui numa feira de metafísica. Vamos descobrir um pouco mais sobre esse mundo espiritual, não é? Então vamos lá, roda! Nosso evento hoje vai acontecer aqui no Coliseu de São Petersburg, um marco histórico desde 1924, conhecida por sua arquitetura no estilo mediterrâneo e um grandioso piso de madeira para a dança. Vamos lá conhecer esse lugar fantástico? Okay, I'm here with Mary Ellen. She's responsible for all these events. And Mary Ellen, when did you start doing the shows, and what people can expect coming into the show?
I actually started in 2004, believe it or not. I had a store in Memphis, Tennessee, and we were kind of doing smaller fairs. They got bigger and bigger. But I left Tennessee in 2012. We've been doing fairs all that time and moved to Florida. And I really kind of felt like maybe I was going to put that behind me, but no, they kept calling. So about 2017, we did our first show here in Florida, and they kept getting bigger and bigger. We went from 18 booths to 25 to 40, and then pandemic. And we did 2 shows at the end of the pandemic, and they were huge. You could just tell people really wanted that personal connection, you know, and to be able to touch the crystals and talk to the people about how to use them and things like that. And then we got here where we are. But what to expect? We have the best readers and healers. We do vet them. We do check them out. And then merchandise vendors, anything from crystals, crafters, artists, authors, so many different things, and people who are really experienced and knowledgeable about what they do. So there's something for everybody, even for kids.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, well, thank you. Glad you're here.
Okay.
Yeah, so what we do typically is we start with a meditation that just gives us a simple intention to work with. That intention is translated into artwork. Then we'll intuitively select crystals that support that intention energetically. There's no glue in these at all, so everything is copper wired and wrapped through into the artwork itself. And of course, each piece with its intention is included on the back. So each piece has its intention and all of the crystals and what it means to the piece right on the back of each one. So what we feel we're doing is providing some healing energies for people who might feel the piece based on its intention. Maybe it's a healing from a past trauma. Maybe it's something they're trying to do in life or accomplish a goal. And that energy resonates with them. And that's really what we do at its core.
That's nice. Thank you.
Tata, uma curiosidade, essa história de fotografar a aura energética, isso já é possível?
No mundo de hoje, misturamos também a tecnologia com a forma espiritual. Já temos as fotos da sua aura, que temos expertos aqui que fazem todo esse processo, mostrando como que funciona a sua aura.
I do all these guys by hand, and this is my specialty in the whole entire industry. Unfortunately, I've sold out a lot since Christmas, but it's coming back and with a big fire behind it. But this is what I specialize in, and this is my pride and joy of everything here.
Yeah.
If it was not for these, none of this would be here.
Nice. Is there any meaning of the necklaces or?
So I'll give you an example of the one here. This here is an ammonite fossil, and this is wire wrapped in sterling silver. And this is a very significant stone. You usually give this one to people who are storytellers or authors.
Yeah.
And they create stories, and how this has this perfect Fibonacci sequence from nature, from the universe, built right into it. It's what gets me excited for it, because that's what's building, how one thing builds to another. And whether it's your friendships, your relationships, your prosperity, your home life, whatever it is, I'm getting goosebumps. It's what really comes to life in my jewelry, and that's what I try to accentuate, and that's what makes me come alive, is when I see the best of the stone come out for myself, the stone and the person who's going to be wearing it. That's what I take great pride in.
That's amazing.
And when it always goes to a good home, that's what matters most.
That's great. Thank you. Also, you got a book.
Yes.
You wrote the book?
This one here.
This one?
Yeah.
And it's about?
It's about healing and forgiveness after childhood sexual abuse.
Oh,
It's so deep. It's vulnerable.
strong.
But it's a really good book. It has lots of gold nuggets in it. And I talk about forgiveness, setting boundaries, speaking up, saying no, worthiness, like all of those things that when we have traumas that we struggle with.
Oh, very interesting.
Yeah.
Very interesting. Também temos velas aromatizantes, uma para cada coisa, uma para cada cor dos chakras. Temos aqui, bem interessante, com o Candle Company. Muito bacana.
This is clean and natural skincare, no toxic chemicals.
Okay.
Yeah. And that matters because whatever we put onto our skin goes into our bloodstream in as little as 26 seconds.
Oh.
So lots of personal use products have chemicals in them, like petroleum or cancer-causing stuff. I'm just cleaning up the mess.
Okay. I thought you were showing. Does it smell?
This is pink sugar. It's really sweet.
And so fresh.
Yeah. Yeah, it's with essential oils and plant extracts is how it's scented.
Okay.
No fragrances or perfumes because those are toxic.
So yeah, I specialize in custom malas. Malas are, it's an infinite loop of 108 beads, and it's used for meditation, intention setting, and self-healing. So I literally took myself from disability. I was literally in the bed for 9 years and they told me I would never work again. And I made a mala, and I started feeling the healing benefits of it. And I started setting intention with it every day. And I started meditating with it religiously every single day. And through that process, I actually healed myself. I went from having 26 seizures a day to none. I haven't had a seizure. I've had 1 seizure in a year and a half.
Oh, wow.
And like I had this laundry list of other ailments, and I finally gotten to the root of all of it and been able to help myself and now start to heal other people and help them find their own self-healing. So it is wonderful to have a physical object to be able to use in your meditation. Because a lot of times you have this, you have that squirrel brain that's out there in the world looking at other things, and they're like thinking about the grocery list or what you got to do later, and you lose track of your meditation. But this really gives you something physical to do and use your hands, and it brings in all 5 of your senses, because you're hearing your beads, you're actually feeling. You can look and see if you've got lava in your bracelet, in your necklace, or if you have, you can put your essential oils in that lava, or if you have wood, it emits aroma, so you're also bringing in the sense of smell. So it brings in so many more of your senses, so you're much more invested as a physical form. And then not to mention the frequency medicine, because you know all about crystals, so it's all made, right?
Oh, yeah.
Frequency medicine.
Yeah.
So that's the frequencies, that it's actually healing you. So say for instance, my fibromyalgia, so I wear, hematite, malachite, bracelet, and, so to help with that, and I can notice if for 3 days I don't have it on, I start to notice the aches and pains, right? But I feel very protected.
Nice.
I know that I'm intentionally putting this bracelet on, choosing this bracelet each day for that specific thing. Same thing with the mala. So everything I make is all one of a kind. It's all handmade by me. I do earrings, I do bracelets, I've got multiple lines of things. I have a pride line, I have a celestial line, and I have a nautical line, and then I do the keychains that also go on the bags or the purses or the cell phones, and then we do little intention bags that have little crystals in them with the healing cards. And everything we do comes with the healing cards. Every piece of jewelry, I'll pull the actual healing cards so you know what the healing properties of that particular piece of jewelry, even if it's a pair of earrings.
E nosso passeio vai ficando por aqui. Foi maravilhoso conhecer tantas pessoas, aprender coisas novas e sentir a energia especial desse evento. Levo comigo momentos mágicos e de muita inspiração. Que a luz continue brilhando até nos encontrarmos de novo. Eu sou Tahta Vasconcelos, junto com a revista digital Rizney Pelo Mundo, me despeço dessa feira de metafísica com muita gratidão. Até a próxima, pessoal! É com você, Rizney!
É isso aí, Tatá! Chegamos ao final de mais um episódio da nossa revista digital Rizney Pelo Mundo. Agradeço ao meu querido amigo Tahta Vasconcelos por estar sempre mostrando coisas muito incríveis aí do outro lado. Tatá, aquele beijo especial e nos aguardem para mais episódios incríveis da revista digital Rizney Pelo Mundo. Tchau, tchau!